We got so much going on.
This most joyous of celebrations today, the wedding ceremony of Stephanie Keenan Souder and Adam Wade Dorris on September the 6th of 2014, surrounded by family and friends that have come from near and far, and beautiful trees, and overlooking the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. And the weather's cooperating. Not too hot, not too bright, but just right. So this bodes well for Adam and Stephanie. They happened to pick an auspicious time to be married. Today, September 6th, is a waxing moon. That is the time that the moon is growing. So what a great time to get married as they move into growing and growing. And it is a time for new endeavors. So perfect. And also it's a time, here at the end of summer, we have great summer abundance that we're still harvesting. And in about 2 weeks we have our the autumnal equinox, so we're moving into autumn harvesting. So all kinds of harvesting and abundance. As we begin our ceremony, Stephanie and Adam want to remember loved ones who are no longer with us and whose memory they cherish. Stephanie's grandparents, Papa and Nanny, Robert and Loretta Jones, and Papa and Nanny Nancy, Emmanuel Cy Souder and Nancy Souder, and Adam, Grandma Dubstadt, Marianne Dubstadt Nunn, and Ralph Nunn. So we remember them in our hearts this day. In the fall of 2008, Cupid brought together an aspiring young writer from Houston, an inspired young artist from Roanoke, another aspiring young writer from Seattle, a fledgling Roanoke locavore cafe, and a red-haired relationship midwife handy with a telephone. And you know who you are because I saw you come in. Sometime in October, Adam, the Hollins University creative writing grad student from Houston, needed to get out one evening and agreed to meet Michael O'Vera, his roommate and friend and fellow grad student from Seattle, both at Hollins University creative writing program. They planned to meet at Local Roots to do some studying. I don't know how you study in a cafe, but they planned to. Well, lo and behold, after about 20 minutes of hard studying, guess who walks in but the beautiful Stephanie to hang her art show at the cafe. This is from Adam. She was as dazzling as her art. Beautiful, clever, unabashed, a fellow artist. We struck up a conversation that I just wanted to go on and on. I quickly adopted the habit of studying at Local Roots as often as possible. Somehow, most evenings when I parked myself at Local Roots, Stephanie would turn up. Psychic or something, I don't know. Much later, I found out that then April Yancey, the restaurant's general manager, would give Stephanie a telephone call and tip her off. Adam says I am forever indebted to April for her covert alliance. Finally, in November, just before going home for Thanksgiving break, Adam decided to ask Stephanie out. So he went to Local Roots and hoped she would show up. Oh, she didn't show and she didn't show. The place was closing up. And dejected, Adam was getting up to leave when April talked me back into my chair and said I was welcome to hang out while they're doing all the closing up. That's just fine. Just stay in the chair. It's fine. Well, April, did you call Stephanie once again? She showed up at the last minute. Phone numbers were exchanged. And now, 6 years later, the foreordained day is here. Of course, there is more to tell, but you can ask Adam and Stephanie about that. One thing I do when I work with couples to have the ceremony that is who they are, personalized for them, is to ask them why they want to spend the rest of their lives with the other person. That sounds easy, but when you try to put it in words, it may not be all that easy. So I'm going to give you a few quotes. First from Stephanie. Adam Wade Dorris is my best friend, my lover and my companion. He is the best person I know and has the biggest heart. In addition to being in love with each other, we truly love each other. We believe in each other and love each other for exactly who we really are. At the same time, we still encourage each other to grow and become better people. We support each other. He inspires me to want to be a better woman, to be the best version of myself. My family adores him, and he loves my family. I can't wait to spend my life with such an educated and brilliant man. We share a mutual thirst for knowledge. Adam Dorris is literally the best travel companion. He's my favorite person to go places with. We love road trips and quality alone time of just being in the car together. Adam and I have many similar interests, but are thankful we have different ones as well. Life with Adam is never boring.
Sometimes hectic.
We take turns. Love is taking turns and being patient. We have the same kinds of morals and values. Our philosophies are very compatible. We can talk about anything, and I mean anything. I am so excited about all of the goals and dreams and love we are going to share, and know in my heart of hearts that I wouldn't want it any other way or with any other man. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with Adam Dorris. because I know ours will be a life of adventure and growth, built on and supported by a foundation of true love. So let's hear some things of what Adam said, of why he wants to spend the rest of his life with Stephanie. I can pick out traits and details that make Stephanie so dear to me, and I can venture any or an army of rationalizations, but no one or any 10 of those fully captures why she is the woman I want to spend my life with. The full truth is both bigger and more elementary than all of that. I'd come closer in some sense by comparing how I need her, the way a first breath feels after being underwater too long. She warms me. She awakens my senses. Great. She delights and soothes me. She nourishes me. I feel more confident and poised, more ready to cope with all the challenges of life. I feel lighter, I feel better, I feel whole. I love Stephanie's strength. She carries herself with confidence, vigor, and undeniable presence. I love Stephanie's vulnerability. I adore Stephanie's tender, caring nature. She is one of the most compassionate, big-hearted people I've ever known. Her emotional intelligence is profound, and she uses it with the utmost compassion. She is a role model to me in this, and it is one of the joys of my life to learn from her how better to care for others. I am in awe of her creativity. I revel in her unashamed sense of humor. One of the first ways we connected, and a strong bond that's always been part of our relationship, is a shared taste for humor that is ever so slightly wicked and tasteless, yet never cruel. I cherish her beauty inside and out. Seeing her all dressed up to go out on the town, or just for work, she takes my breath away. I admire her tenacity. Stephanie is not a woman to be deterred nor to give up easily. I love that Stephanie loves her family so ardently, and they are so close-knit. They provide an excellent support network for each other, and I am overjoyed to join my own beloved family with hers. I am constantly delighted by the simple wonder and joy that Stephanie finds in things. She always finds and creates delight in the moment. The first evening I met her at Local Roots, I knew I wanted to know her better. Within a couple of weeks, I knew I was going to plummet rapidly and madly into love with her. And I'd known her barely a month before I knew with absolute conviction that she was the woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Stephanie completes me. She makes me want to be a better man. She is my sun and my stars. Okay. Adam.
Real.
Do you love and trust Stephanie and want to be her husband?
I do.
Will you stand by her no matter what happens, respecting her as a person, understanding her needs, and enjoying her love until death parts you?
I shall.
Will you share her joys and ease her burdens? Will you be honest with her and faithful to her always, as long as you both shall live?
I shall.
Stephanie, do you love and trust Adam and want to be his wife?
I do.
Will you stand by him no matter what happens, respecting him as a person, understanding his need, and enjoying his love until death parts you?
I will.
Will you share his joys and ease his burdens? Will you be honest with him and faithful to him always, as long as you both shall live?
I will.
All right. I, Adam,
I, Adam,
take you, Stephanie,
take you, Stephanie,
as my wife.
as my wife.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you,
and to have faith in our journey together
and to have faith in our journey together
through all the changes that will come.
through all the changes that will come.
Do you wish to share your life and all that you are with me?
Do you wish to share your life and all that you are with me?
I do.
I, Stephanie,
I, Stephanie,
take you, Adam,
take you, Adam,
as my husband.
as my husband.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you,
and to have faith in our journey together
and to have faith in our journey together
through all the changes that will come.
through all the changes that will come.
Do you wish to share your life and all that you are with me?
Do you wish to share your life and all that you are with me?
I do.
These rings and their unbroken wholeness are tokens of your union and your love. They are symbols of the endearing trust and affection that you bring to one another. May they ever remind you that your lives are to be bound together by devotion and faithfulness. Stephanie, with this ring,
Stephanie, with this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward,
you shall never walk alone.
you shall never walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter.
My heart will be your shelter.
My arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
We will walk together through life as partners
We will walk together through life as partners
and best friends.
and best friends.
I promise that I shall always do my best
I promise I shall always do my best
to love and accept you exactly the way you are.
to love and accept you exactly the way you are.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you your freedom
I give you your freedom
and my trust in you.
and my trust in you.
I give you my heart
I give you my heart
until the end of time.
until the end of time.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
Adam, with this ring,
Adam, with this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward,
you shall never walk
you
alone.
shall never walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter.
My heart will be your shelter.
My arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
We will walk together through life
And we will walk together through life
as partners and best friends.
as partners and best friends.
I promise
I promise
that I shall always do my best
that I shall always do my best
to love and accept you exactly the way you are.
to love and accept you exactly the way you are.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you your freedom
I give you your freedom
and my trust in you.
and my trust in you.
I give you my heart
I give you my heart
until the end of time.
until the end of time.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
Stephanie and Adam have joined their hands in the figure 8 or infinity symbol. No beginning, no end, always and always, evermore. As Shakespeare said, now join your hands, and with your hands, your hearts. These are the hands of your best friend. They are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief racks your mind, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. May these hands always reach out with love, tenderness, and respect. May these hands continue to build a loving relationship that lasts a lifetime. You have declared the love you have for each other and your hopes for the future. You have made promises to each other and have symbolized them by joining hands and giving rings. You are now husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie and Adam Dorris.